All right, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Yashua Book coming at you with another lesson. And first thing I want to do is give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Gakadash. Second thing I want to do is give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to you brothers that are pushing this word with truth and said and with charity. It's like, yeah, hold up. Plug my charger in real quick. So I just wanted to do a lesson real quick about how Esau's going into slavery, man. You know, because the time is getting shorter of his reign, you know. The Lord is about to come back and he's about to put, Jake back in power and Esau into slavery. You know, we're going to get revenge on Esau for what they've done to us. So, it's generations and generations of Esau fucking with us. Not only was they fucking with us during the slave time, they still fuck with us now, man. You know, we got to work for him just to give him back all the money we worked for him for. You know, Esau's still fucking with us to this day, man. You know, so he has to get his repayment for that. You know, and you people want to sit and live in everlasting with him, you know, and want him to get saved, man. No, he has to get punished for what he's done. You know, this is Psalm chapter 7, verse 15. He had made of a pit and dig of it, and falleth in the ditch which he has made. His mischief shall return unto his own head, and his violent dwelling shall come down upon his own plate. Right, man. So everything Esau has done, you know, all the wickedness he's done we're gonna pay it back to him, man. And you know, Esau's gonna have to repay all of that, man. You know, and then, you know, he's gonna have to, you know, just pay for fucking with us in general. And he's gonna have to pay for enslaving us, man. You know, not only are we gonna, you know, get that repayment, we're gonna get it double, man. And then we're gonna find a righteous equivalent to all the other fucked up y'all shit that y'all done to us, man. You know, you other Jake that see all these, you go into all your history and you see all of what Esau's done. You know, chopping off your kid head and playing soccer with it. You know, throwing up. It's like you're throwing up your kid's dead body and catching it on a spear as a game. You know, feeding your kids to alligators, and you people still want to live amongst these people, man. You know, and that's crazy. But we're gonna find a righteous equivalent to everything y'all did to us, man, and it's gonna be double. This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 5. For as sins have reached to heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works, and the cup which she had filled for the double. Right, so the Lord is letting Esau's sins get to his peak, man. So when he come back, you know, it's gonna be just destruction. You know, and when Esau gets put in slavery, they're gonna get double of what they gave to us, man. You know, they're filling the cup right now, and then they're gonna have to drink double of that cup, and they filling that cup to the very top, and then we're gonna double it, man. You know, and that's what Esau's gonna get for all they've done, man. You know, other things like that, I forgot what it's called, but the copper horse. You know, lighting it on fire, and the screams of the body inside sounds like it was either a buffalo, and it sounds like a buffalo, man. You know, and they were doing that for their amusement. This is Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 15. So not only is it Esau, man, it's all the heathens, because all the scriptures. Let me see. Salakia. Damn. This is Salakia. This is First Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 10. What nation has Hmm. Yeah, this is First Maccabees chapter 2 verse 10. What nation have not had a part in her kingdom and have not gotten a part of her spoils? Right, man. So all these nations has had a part in the downfall of Israel, man. You know, so it's not gonna be just Esau. It's just after that 1,000 years, Esau is gonna be the only nation to be wiped away, man. And so yeah, this is yeah, I'm gonna read the Psalm. This is Psalm chapter 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, and even into the foundations thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall ye be to reward thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall ye be and taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. And right, man, we happy, man. The scriptures say meditate terror. We are thinking about these things, and really our mind can't even, wrap around what we're going to be doing, man. Because we're going to have a different level of creativity. We're going to get them spiritual bodies, which, gives us our actual brains, right? And we're going to be able to comprehend certain things. And that's how we're going to find the righteous equivalent of what you people are doing, man. Because you people are constantly on Jake, constantly giving Jake hell. And you people are going to have to pay for that, especially what you do to the prophets, man. So it's going to come a time where Esau is going to have to, look up to them sins, and he's going to have to pay for that, because he's already going to have to pay for what he's doing to the earth right now with blood, man. This place has to be cleansed with blood because of all of what Esau has done. So we're going to put them in slavery. They're going to get double of what they gave to us, man. This is Revelation chapter 13 verse 10. Just adding on to what I've already got, because the point has already kind of been made. This is Revelation chapter 13 verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints, right? And in this patience and this faith that the Lord is going to give us what he said he is, man. The Lord is not a man, he shall lie, man. We wait on the Lord, and this is what we're waiting on, man. It says glory, and it's a glory to see thy enemy fall. We're roughly paraphrasing, man. It's a glory to see Esau's kingdom coming down right now, because we know the kingdom of the kingdom of the Lord is that much closer. So while all you people are going crazy because of these wars, because of this, because of that, because of the gas prices, we're glorying and rejoicing in these times, man, because we know the Lord is that much closer. We glory to see the Lord's prophecies coming through. Because that means we're that much closer to the end. And we're that much closer to getting payback on Esau for what they've done. And I'm going to finish it out with this Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 49 and verse 22. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will lift up mine hand to the Gentiles and set my standard to the people. And they shall bring their sons in their arms, and their daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders. And their kings shall be nursing fathers, and their queens shall be nursing mothers. And they shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and shall lick the dust off their feet. And they shall know that I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that they wait for me. Right, man. So their kings of this place now are going to be serving us as nursing fathers, and their queens, or whatever you want to call them, will be serving us as well, man. And they're going to be licking the dust off our feet. Man. So, and this is what we wait on, man. We glory, we meditate terror, man, because in Esau will, it will come a time where Esau is going to have to repay all his debt, man. So with that, I hope Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Second thing I want to do is give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Mill.